you're having a fabulous Friday, my preschoolers. I'm so excited to be with you again today, and I have a surprise for you. I brought one of my little friends home. Let's see how this mouse goes on our table. Do you think he's gonna go fast, or is he gonna go slow? Let's see. So long, little mouse. Oh, a mouse is an animal on the farm that we didn't talk about this week. So that was just kind of a fun way to get us started. We're going to review a couple of the farm animals that we did talk about. Our first animal, what is this? This one can have a couple different names depending on which one you know. It might be a duck, it might be a goose, and its baby is called a duckling or a gosling. What's this? It's a cow. Its baby is called a calf. Oh, what's this one? This one we know for sure. This one is a duck, and its baby is called a duckling. What's this? It's a dog. A dog's baby is called a puppy. What's this? This is a hen or a chicken. Its baby is called a chick. Good. What's this? It's a pig. Its baby is called a piglet. What's this? It's a cat. Its baby is called a kitten. And look what we have here. We have a mouse, just like we saw run across the table. We're going to do one more fun thing that reminds us of a mouse. This is one of our most favorite color reviews. We're going to spread these out on the table and see if we can find our little mouse. Our little mouse is hiding in a house. Little mouse, are you in the yellow house? Let's see. No. Little mouse, are you in the green house? No. Little mouse, are you in the red house? No. Little mouse, are you in the purple house? Yes, the little mouse is in the purple house. Good, let's do it one more time. Let's see if we can hide this little mouse. And we'll see, she's gonna go visit another little house and we'll see if we can find her. Okay. Let's put all of our little houses out. Where could she be? Little mouse, are you in the orange house? Nope. Little mouse, are you in the yellow house? Nope. Little mouse, are you in the green house? Nope. Little mouse, are you in the purple house? No, only two left. Oh my goodness, where's that mouse? Little mouse, are you in the blue house? Yes, the little mouse is in the blue house. Oh, we love doing that fun game. Okay, my Tuesdays, I'm ready to start our activities today. So our first activity is going to be a counting game. So I sent your mommies and daddies printables in the mail. So if you have that printable, go ahead and pull it out. It looks like this. Again, mine's in color, but yours might be in black and white. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes with animals in them, and each box has a different number of animals. We're going to count those animals. Sometimes when we count, we like to cross things off, but today we're going to use our handy bag of buttons, and we're going to cover the animals when we count them. So let me get some buttons out on the table. Also, sometimes we can't remember what these numbers look like. So this right here is showing us how many chickens are here. How many roosters are here? How many pigs? How many goats? But these numbers are symbols, and those symbols equal how many. So we're going to look at our number line, and I'm going to just put this in its place real quick. Now remember, the number line starts at 0, and 0 is none. How many cookies do I have in my hand? I don't have any. I have none. So 0 is where the number line starts, but we start counting at 1, at just 1. So let's count the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We love counting to 10, so we're going to use this number line to help us. So back on our sheet, we're going to go to our first box and count the number of chickens. This one's pretty easy. How many chickens are there? 1. There's just 1. So you can take a pencil or a crayon and you can circle or draw an X, whatever you want to in that box. Okay, now we're going to go to the next one. How many roosters are in that box? Let's cover them with buttons and we'll count while we do. 1, 2. 2 roosters. Good, let's find the number 2. We can find it on the number line as well. We don't start counting at 0, we start counting at 1. 1, 2. That's what the number 2 looks like. Okay, let's go to our next one. We're going to cover them with buttons. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How many little piggies were there? 3. Can you find the number 3 in these boxes? Is it this number? No. Is it this number? Yes. This is the number 3. Very good. Okay, let's go to our last box and we will cover our goats with some buttons. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many goats are there? There's 4. Okay, let's go to our number line. When the numbers get bigger, they're harder. We start counting at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the number 4. Can you find the number 4 down here? Is this the number 4? No. Is this the number 4? Yes, yes, this is the number 4. Good, that was a great job counting. So go ahead and grab a pair of tweezers, and then anything that you have that is small that can be picked up. You can use Legos again, you can use Cheerios. If you have beads, you can use beads. You can use pom-poms if you have pom-poms, or even if you have a box of crayons, you can use tweezers to pick up crayons. So I'll give you a minute to go ahead and get those things collected, and then we'll practice using some tweezers. Okay, I have 2 different sets of tweezers here. These are the ones that we're used to seeing at school, but these might be the ones that you have at home, and either one will work fine. Remember, when we're using tweezers, we want to squeeze with our alligator chomper. If we squeeze tweezers with our whole big hand, well, my hand's big, so they're hard to use. Or use our whole big hand here, we don't gain the same types of muscles that we use if we pinch with our fingers. So we want to take that alligator chomper, and we're going to put our fingers and our thumb, and we're going to pinch, pinch. Okay, so I'm going to use these little tiny tweezers because they're probably more like the ones that you have at home. So even though they're little, like I said, I'm going to use my alligator chomper so that I can squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And I have beads, so I'm just going to stick in here. And I'm going to squeeze a bead and bring it out. And squeeze another one and bring it out. Oh, good. Now I'm going to do 3 of those. These are kind of fun to count too while we do it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's do another color. What color is this? It's a light green. 1, 2, 3. Good, let's find another color. Ooh, I like this color. What color is this? It's orange. 1, 2, 3. Good, now let's see if we can put these back. We're going to use our tweezers. We're going to pinch, pinch, pinch. And we're going to pick these up with our little pinch grip and put them back in. Now when we're doing this activity, we want to try and keep whatever we're playing with, we keep it on the table. We don't let it fly all around because then it makes big messes for mommy to clean up. And that's going to make mommy sad. So we just want to pick things up, be so gentle, one by one. Good. Good, and you can sit and play with these as long as you want. You can try and pick things up. Let me pull out my big tweezers. You can try and grab things and hold them with your bigger tweezers if you have different sizes of tweezers. If you don't have any tweezers at all, you can practice using your fingers and grab things, or maybe you want to try and use a clothespin. A clothespin will kind of work the same way. Just whatever you have at your house that you can squeeze with your alligator chomper. We want to find something that we can squeeze with our alligator chomper and practice picking things up, and that will make your hand really big and strong so that when you're ready to write with a pencil or when we're going to color a picture, that your hands won't get tired when you're holding a crayon or a set of scissors. So that is so fun. Okay, we have one more activity to do today where we are going to make a bunny. And Miss Emily is so silly because I thought Easter was last weekend. We should have made our bunny on Monday, but that's okay. We'll make it today. It's a really super cute bunny, but you're going to need to have clean hands because we're going to be tracing your hand on a piece of paper. So before we do this activity, we're going to go into the bathroom and wash our hands. Now, washing our hands right now is a very important thing that we're doing. It helps keep our bodies healthy, it keeps our families healthy, and it keeps us safe during a time when lots of people are getting sick. So we're going to do a quick review about how we wash our hands. Sometimes we sing the ABCs, sometimes we sing other things, but when we're in Spartan Station, what we like to sing is we put the soap on our hand, we get it a little bit wet, and then what do we sing? Tops and bottoms, in between, all over our hands, makes them clean. You can even sing it twice if you want, and then make sure you rinse them off really good and dry them all the way so that we have a nice clean hand to trace. You're going to need a colored piece of paper or a white one is fine. You're going to need a pencil and a pair of scissors, and I think that's it. We kind of have an easy one today, so you can go ahead and grab those things when I give you the signal, and then we'll get started. Here we go. Ready, set, go! Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hi! Isn't this a cute little bunny? He's so adorable, and he's so easy to make. So this is a big bunny, but your hand is a lot smaller than my hand, so your bunny might be smaller and cuter. So we are going to trace hands today, which is so fun. It's fun to learn how to trace your own hand, and it's also fun to have someone trace your hand and see what kind of mark it makes. So we're going to start off. I'm going to take a pencil just to make sure sometimes when you're tracing your hand, it slips. So you want to hold your hand very, very still and then maybe have someone else trace your hand. Or if somebody's there helping you and you want to do it all by yourself, that'll be so amazing. So you're going to go up and down and around all your fingers. Do you see how my pencil stays close by my skin? And I just go all the way around. Guess what's going to happen when I move my hand? Ta-da! That's my hand. It's the same size. It's almost like having my shadow on a piece of paper. Okay, so now we're going to get our scissors and we're going to cut all the way around the edges of this hand, and we're going to make it nice and round on the bottom. So this is something I'd like you to try to do by yourself because we've been doing so good with scissors. So I have a pair of my scissors here, and once again we're going to sing our song. We don't, when we cut with scissors, we don't want to cut this way. It's not safe. We can cut ourselves. So whenever we use scissors, we have to remember that. We put our thumbs up. We put our thumbs up when we cut. Yeah, so hopefully you have some good kid scissors at home that you can use, but I'm going to very carefully follow the line. Follow the line.
Here we go.
right, so now we have got my whole hand traced and cut out. This is going to be our bunny rabbit, but see, it doesn't quite look the same. So we're going to put it down, and we're going to take the baby finger, our pinky, and we're going to fold it in. We're going to take our thumbs up, and we're going to fold that in. Those are the little bunny paws. So when he sits up, he can wave. Okay, now you might look at this and say to yourself, well, there's something different. This one has 3 ears, and this one only has 2. How many ears does a bunny have? Only 2. So we're going to take this middle one and just give it a real quick snip, snip, snip. Ta-da! That's better, isn't it? That looks better. Good. Now we're going to take it and smooth it out. And if you have stickers, or if you want to color this and make it more colorful, that can be fun. Or we're just going to take and make it little eyes. You know, another fun thing you might want to do with this is put it on a popsicle stick, because then you can use it like a little puppet. But we're just going to give this rabbit a cute little mouth. Rabbits have little tiny whiskers and little tiny noses. And then we're going to draw his ears. Now, if you made this on white paper, there's a lot of coloring that could be going on. You could get creative, and this rabbit could be any color you want it to be. And then so we know these are his hands, we're going to give him little paw prints. Okay, now I have my 2 little bunny rabbits. Let's see. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Look how cute they are. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. They're little bunny friends. Have fun playing with your bunnies, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'm excited to see you next week because we're talking about bugs, and I absolutely love bugs. There are so many cool things about bugs that we're going to talk about. So I hope you enjoyed this activity today and that you're having fun at home with your mommies and daddies. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.